Hello there. I'm guessing that you're my next patient? Sorry it took so long. The ultrasound technician next door had a little bit of trouble using the machine. They're a new student here, and you know how unpredictable computers can be sometimes. Do you believe it? The couple that's in there is having triplets. Won't they be in for a wild ride? Anyway, why don't you have a seat up on the table? But if the table isn't comfortable, you can sit in one of the beanbag chairs. Anything you want. Also, there's a bottle of hand sanitizer right there in case you need some. I'm just gonna go ahead and change my mask and I'll be right with you, okay? Okay. Yeah, this whole pandemic thing is crazy. And I know that a lot of us have it pretty rough right now, but we'll get through this. And if there's anything you're worried about, I'm always here to talk or to listen. So, shall we get started? You're nervous? It's perfectly normal to feel that way. Funny thing is, I never really like going to the doctors either. Pretty ironic since I'm not one of them, huh? Don't worry. You're in a safe place and you have nothing to be scared of. Okay? I promise, this will only take a couple minutes and I'll get you out of here as soon as I can. No, I don't see any needles scheduled here. Thank goodness for that, huh? It does say that I should take your temperature, blood pressure, and listen to your heartbeat, though. Just the regular stuff. Is that okay? Alright then. First of all, is there anything I can do to make the room more comfortable for you? Is the light too bright? Okay, I can turn it down, or I can turn it off. I just got a dimmer switch for it. That way you can have it as light or as dark as you want. See? Like this. There. Is that better? Okay. I'll just go ahead and check your blood pressure. So I'm going to need you to roll up your sleeve for me. Okay? Oh, you brought a stuffed animal with you? Perfect. It always helps to have something to cuddle when you're feeling anxious. I can understand that. I used to have a stuffed white bear with angel wings on the back of her. I carried her everywhere. I forget what I named her though. Knowing me, it was probably something like Angel. Though I think it could also have something to do with Star Wars since I was pretty crazy about those movies when I was a kid. Wow, really? You've seen them all? Who's your favorite character? Well, I'm partial to Kylo Ren myself. Or that could just be my biased opinion. You know, the bad boys who aren't really bad boys, they just have a tragic backstory and need a big hug. Then again, I think if I did try to hug him, he'd probably use the Force on me. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure my bear was named Leia. You know what the cool thing is? My mom even knit little buns for the top of her head. You know that hairstyle she always wears where it looks like Cinnabons? I tried to do those on my own hair one time, but yeah, it's harder to do it on your own hair than it is to do on somebody else's. Okie dokie. Blood pressure looks normal. Next thing I'm going to do is check the inside of your mouth. So I'm going to need you to open it really wide for me, like I'm a tasty piece of cake or pie, and you're about to take a huge bite. But don't actually bite down, or else I might not be able to finish the exam. Yep, no matter how tempting it is, you cannot bite your doctor. Okay. Yeah, everything's looking good. Though I suspect a while ago you had a pretty sore throat, didn't you? Thought so. Alright, don't mind me. I'm just going to check the lymph nodes. You know, like your neck and yeah. It's common for us to get a cold this time of year, but you seem to be better now, which is great news. Okay, so while I have this little kit with me, I'm just going to check the inside of your ears, make sure there isn't any buildup in there. Okay. Right. Looks good. And the other ear. Alright. That's good too. Okay. Yours look good. So before we move on to your heartbeat and your breathing, I'm just going to check your eyes. So, just perfectly still for me. Okay, one eye looks good. Other eye. Perfect. I'm sorry about this bright light. Okay, now I'm gonna need you to just follow my finger. Don't move your head, just follow my finger. Perfect. Okay. Right. Just gonna write some of my findings down, or else I'll forget. Yeah, I'm pretty forgetful if I don't write things down. Okay. So, next thing we're going to do is to check your breathing and your heartbeat. So I'm going to ask you to roll up your shirt just a little. You don't have to take it off, just, yeah, perfect. And now I'm going to slip this underneath while being as careful as possible. Is that okay? Alright, I just don't want to make you feel uncomfortable or anything. I never really liked this part either when I was a kid, so I don't blame you if it feels awkward. It's not too cold, is it? Okay, perfect. So for this part, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and picture somewhere you've always wanted to go, or a place that makes you happy. It could be a bookstore, video game store, or a fictional place, anywhere that's calming and relaxing. You can even bring in a few comfort characters. Did you do that? You don't have to tell me where you are or who you're with. Just keep it in your own mind. The goal here is to try to get you to relax. I see you're calmer already. So take a deep breath in, nice and slow. Good. Now breathe out slowly. Okay, breathe in. negative feelings and emotions while slowly breathing out. Alright, keep doing that. Alright. One more time. Okay, so as I move on to check your heartbeat, just keep breathing, keep relaxing, and you're doing great. Okay, that was great. I know I'm sorry to have to pull you away from your comfort place so quickly, but alright. So everything looks good. Your heartbeat is perfectly normal. Your breathing is perfectly normal. So if you ever get anxious, just remember nice deep breaths in and out. Try to picture wherever you are, and everything should be okay. But like I said, if you're ever feeling really out of control and you just need someone to talk to, you can always, talk to me. Or better yet, talk to your family. Maybe they need someone to talk to also. Right. Yeah, okay. Here comes the part that I really, really didn't like. I just have to feel and make sure that all your ribs and that are aligned normally. It's basically protocol, but, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so if you can go back to that place, just go ahead and do that. Okay? I will try to be as careful as possible. Should only last 10 seconds at the most. Okay? Ready? Go. Okay. It looks like you are all done. Yeah, wasn't so bad, was it? Well, I'm glad I was able to help. I want to say I hope I'll see you again soon, but at the same time, I want you to stay safe. I want you to, take any medications that you might need to take. And, get some fresh air once in a while. You don't have to go on a big long walk. Just step outside for a minute, breathe in the fresh air, all that stuff. So, I will just say, I'll see you again next time. You're welcome.